Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Dry Gulch, the map here, and Tumbleweed, which is our main district, as we continue working on our community. So we are working over here to build this up. And what we were going to do is make it so that we were only enclosing this kind of space where we didn't interfere for our main road here. But I've been contemplating about changing that. Because otherwise we have to fill all this in. But I don't know. Maybe I'm okay with filling all that in. Okay, well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on that. So I'll go ahead and do the planning and then we'll do it. And we'll come back when they're kind of done with it, because we don't necessarily need to have you guys watch them do all the building stuff of this anyway, because it'll be a lot of boring watching. Here, let's zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. Nope, that's not going to work. Probably should do that anyway. Okay. So we're going to bring all of this up here. Question is whether I should do that here. Sure, why not? All right. I think I was going to put this in here. When I was originally thinking of just, putting the reservoir all the way around here. Okay. And then we will do this. So we're going to leave a hole here. I don't think it will need that. Well, we might. No, we won't, because they'll be able to build this from over here. So we're going to leave that hole there for now. So it has a way of exiting until, because we're going to need to add another layer here so that we can get it over to here. Speaking of which, we need to go ahead and let's see if we. This probably closest coming this way. So we can get rid of this, not that block, but this road. Let's make this a high priority so we can make sure it gets done and nobody gets stuck anywhere. Okay, and so they're going to get started with that. Now over here, do we have water source over here? I forget. We do not. We're going to leave this barren. Because, you know, the barren creatures, they need a spot to be. And we're going to... No, one of these. Bring dirt. And are we making dirt? We are not. So we will put dirt. We'll actually enclose this with dirt. Yeah, do it that way. And then we'll let them get to it. And we'll come back whenever they are done. Okay, so we're adding another house over here. We need to expand. We finished this. So now the thing that we are going to have to do is figure out. So this here. So we got lots of unemployed here. Well, only 3. They're all at the campfire. Our little terraced farm here is going to cause us a little bit of a problem because whenever we raise the water level up to be here, of course, it would flood out our terraced farm, not to mention all this other stuff here. What is this? Biofuel. Yeah, I think that was a misclick, huh? But we don't want that, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So pick that up. I think we're done with this as well, so we can empty this. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to... I think we're going to make it so that we have a wall right here. We'll have a chasm. And maybe we'll create fill gate that will keep the space between here. the space between our terraced farm and our wall that we're going to build here, keep it kind of, keep it full. All right, and so then oh, it's recording day. So that means it's busy day for somebody outside. What are they doing? Sound like somebody's just throwing stuff around. The rest of the week. I hear nothing. There's nothing. No noise, no nothing. It's quite incredible. Yeah, so, okay. Let's change this. We're gonna... Are you... Oh. Alright. Let's empty these. Because we're going to redirect this from over here to down here. All right, we're all done over here. And since we're using dirt instead of wood, we don't have a whole lot of space for wood. But I need space because I need to take this down, eventually. Well, maybe we do another one of these. And why did I put this right in the middle here where I'm wasting all this space? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I blame the Planning Commission. All right, let's make this a high priority. And then we're going to, let's get rid of this. Make that a high priority. Because we need to fill this in. Well, not really, because if we, okay, yeah, it'll empty out over here. Which will empty out where? Through here. Okay, got to try and make sure we're not causing additional flooding elsewhere. Because right now our only escape path is down through here. Okay, pick that up. And then, yeah, don't. Oh. Okay, I think we can take out this. And we can say, so make all that a priority pickup. We can take out that too. And then we want to go ahead and start filling this in. Okay. Stinking mouse. Blame it all on the mouse. You gotta blame everything on somebody else. All right. So we'll let them get working on that, and we'll come back whenever they are done, whenever one side or the other is done. Okay, so we are back. And we're just going to add the additional layer here. See, I think, yeah, that's about right? So we will then go and we'll put in a fill valve. Okay, 650. Okay. It was completely quiet while I was not recording, letting the game, them do their building. Completely quiet. As soon as I start recording again, somebody's out there with a bucket doing something. Are you kidding me? Every time, I'm telling you, I don't know what the deal is. And I'm really not like a conspiracy theorist who's like, the world's out to get me kind of thing. But, I mean, what is up with the noise every other time, practically? And I know it's not confirmation bias. Whenever I'm not recording, it's completely quiet. Sound of birds is about it. And the occasional plane. The 4 flights that come into the airport up here. But as soon as I start recording, and it doesn't matter if I don't have to open my window, but we're still having our heat wave up here. It's like 58 degrees Fahrenheit right now. But with the humidity, it'll feel warmer by, I'd say, around 2 or 3 today. It'll probably get into the 70-degree Fahrenheit, and it'll be feeling very hot. Especially when you don't have any like air conditioner or anything like that. So, got to have the windows open there in the morning to cool things off, be prepared for the warm afternoon. So with the window open, yeah. If I have my window closed, I'm trying to think. I don't really recall. If I have my window closed, I don't really recall too much of the noise going on. Not that I just can't hear it, because whenever there is noise, I can hear it even with the windows closed. Except that there will be the use of the loud lawnmower and stuff right outside my back window here where I'm recording. So it's like it finds a way. to cause noise no matter what. So anyway, I'm done complaining about that. We're almost done over here. Yeah, I'm done complaining. I was just letting you guys know. If you hear noise, that's what's going on. Yeah, we're in a 6-day drought. That's where we're at. The water is remaining pretty high level for 6 days. That's good. So is that. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Yeah, see, compared to that, now compared to this, where it's not draining anywhere, whereas these are filling other canals and other stuff, this is not. Just has this pump going on here. And it's a 3 beaver pump. Okay. All right. We can finally get rid of this guy. So that we can create more of these. Without having that wasted space. Now, let's see. Okay, they are done here. Which means we now need to go up one. And I think we're going to go ahead and build this guy here. So let's make that a priority. And we'll build this. All right. All right. Now, yeah, we're still just working on our wall over here. Still have too much wood, too much logs, too many logs for us to take this down. Probably we need to find also some use for steel. Yeah, here we go. Then let's Okay, so let's nope, wrong place. Yes, let's make all of this a priority. That'll get some use of metal. Now, these guys down here don't have. Well, okay. Pause, 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 pause. I think we're not going to replant up here. Gonna go ahead and start clearing this out up here. So this means Rust is going to get a dance hall before Tumbleweed. But we are about ready to open this district up here, Sticks. Once we finish this, I think that's what we're going to do. Though I think we're going to wait a bit while we lower this. Well, maybe not. I was thinking that purely because... All right, we can empty this. Purely because... And this... Because I was thinking we might need more wood for projects over here, and I was going to use this wood up here. But I think, no, I think we won't. I think once this is done, we're going to go ahead and open this district. Oh, okay. Told you to pause. Did I not? I thought I did. This is going to take them a while because they're building it one block at a time. But they are almost done over here. Yeah, we could empty these. Empty these. After we build this. Yay! All right. Yay! The inaugural opening of the Rust Dance Hall, calling beavers from all districts for an annual inaugural dance-off. This isn't the Old West, though, so no no knife fights. All right, let's make this. Oh. Priority pickups. We can go ahead and get rid of this guy. So this will be kind of a waste in the sense that during the drought, we're going to have lots of water sitting over here not being used because we'll only be feeding this top level over in here. We're going to lower this to 0.8. We're just waiting now to see how this is going to impact over here. See if there's anything we're going to have to mitigate. Have a excess population of 8. All right, we can pause. Well, yeah, let's pause the dirt because we got lots of dirt laying around. All right, very, very good. Very good. All right, so now can't set the import-export. Must be connected to 2 districts. Yeah. Okay, sticks. So let's unpause everything so we know kind of how many. So we're gonna do 3. How many workers we're gonna need. So we migrate population from Tumbleweed over to Sticks. Sticks has... All right, let's run it for a minute. Okay, we'll need... Okay, so Sticks has 12 jobs that they need population for. Tumbleweed has... Okay. Of course, we had a death wave. It's annoying. Rust has 5, so we'll give them 6. Sticks needs 12. That's all you're getting. Priority, but we can probably bring that down to 1. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to set up the import-export stuff for here. So we're going to have a pause so you guys don't have to watch that. Then we'll come back when I'm done with that. Okay, well, one of the things that I didn't realize... So annoying. We had eight extra beavers until we got ready to open this district. In the short period of time it took for us to go from, we're going to do 1, to open, from looking at this and opening this, we had a major death wave. It's so annoying. So annoying. And we're not even really running any of our industries. We can pause you, since we're not making metal. So that gives us an additional... See, Rust has 7 now. And Sticks needs 4 more. What? Minimum of 29. Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Timberborn. Whatever. We're going to pause you guys. We'll go ahead and pause you. Now we only have 1. Okay. So, minimizing all of this production, all of these facilities use, while we're waiting for beavers to grow up over here, coming to be, to exist over here, we are going to cause a major catastrophe somewhere down the line. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So anyway, one of the things that we wanted to do that I forgot we were doing is expand our maple building trees over here, because we wanted to build wanted to start making maple pastries. You're not building anything, so let's cut you down to one. All right. Where are you guys over here? Yeah, it's going to take you a long time. So come back over here. As soon as this beaver plants all of these maple trees, we'll get rid of this. Yeah, we stopped making dirt. Okay. None of our industry is running. None of it. Except for maybe if you count food industry as as industry. So we'll say, okay, none of our heavy industrial facilities are running. All right, well, we finally no longer have... Okay. All right, now let us make our maple industry. So here we're going to get wheat flour, get I don't like the way that looks. Not that it looks, I mean, I don't like the way that it works. This will be maple pastries. Okay, well, we'll work on that. That's all the time we have left for today's episode. We'll show that the work that we've done over here, that we've opened up sticks. And hopefully you enjoyed this and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until next time, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section and have a terrific day.